Hey you guys, it's Victoria, and I am gonna be speed racing this video because I've got to leave in about 10 minutes. But I just wanted to do this video on low carb diets. Now I'm just gonna get right into this. Low carb diets seem to be what society is just so set on. That and high protein diets, and they almost seem to merge. Whenever you eat a low carb diet, typically you obviously take out the carbs or severely reduce them, and then you really increase your protein. And let me just tell you how detrimental that is on your body. Let me just reiterate that. That's detrimental to your body, okay? So the body's energy source is carbs, and I see people all the time talking about their low carb diets, and it's so entertaining to me because that is never gonna last long term, okay? When I think of health and my diet, I want something that can last me long term, and me restricting my carbohydrates and not having any energy to do anything and trying to get my energy from protein and fat, that's just not lasting, and it's also really hard on the body. So high protein diets ruin your colon, your GI tract, and your kidneys long term. Now I'm sure people all over the place want to tell you that there's nothing wrong with eating too much protein, but let me be one to tell you, and there's so many other people that can tell you this in books and studies and etc. But too much protein is not good for you, especially if it's coming from animals. Animal protein just wreaks havoc on the body, you know, especially in this day and age where we've got toxins coming at us from everywhere. The animals are not taken care of. They're pumped with growth hormones and all of that crazy stuff. And also, number one, most importantly, we're not physiologically made up to eat meat in any way, shape, or form. We are naturally frugivores, a fruit-eating species, you know, that is made to live in the tropics, okay? But that's not really reality for a lot of people. Lots of people live in really cold climates. So we started cooking things and eating animals, and that's not where our body wants to be ideally. And the wonderful thing about living in 2014 is that we can go back to the perfect diet for humans, which is a very, very high fruit diet, no animal products, and plants, okay? So we no longer are in a famine. Well, not everyone in the world. I know some people can't get food, and that goes back to everyone eating so many animals because it takes so many more resources to constantly kill these animals, raise them, and then therefore there's so many hungry people out there. If the whole entire world stopped eating meat, we pretty much wouldn't have any world hunger because we would have so many more resources to give out grain products and fruits and vegetables. But instead, our focus is on animal products, and it's just totally ruining the environment, ruining our health, and it's crazy. So anyway, back to low carb diets. You're not gonna get any energy from these things, okay? You're increasing your protein and fat, which is not what you want to do. You want to decrease your protein and decrease your fat and eat the right kinds of fat, okay? So I know that there's so many people everywhere saying, you know, what kind of diet they think is right. And to you, you might be thinking, well, I'm just somebody else touting what they think is right, but no one really knows. But it's just, we got to look at things in the long-term range. And if you want long-term health, you've got to at least decrease drastically your animal products because, like I keep saying over and over, and I will keep saying this over and over if I have to, animal products wreak havoc on your health long-term, okay? There's a reason why so many people have cancer right now and sicknesses out the wazoo, and it's because of the diet. So I guarantee you, if we're just talking about the US alone, if everyone went vegan, and especially raw vegan, and detoxified their body, because detoxing is the golden healing key to a healthy life, wow, our need for hospitals would go down so much, it's not even crazy, you know? So many people's sicknesses revolve almost entirely around their diet, okay? I know that there's some emotional aspects to all of that, Of course, but if everyone would detox and stop focusing on the symptoms and go to the root cause of what's really going on, you're eating yourself to death, you know, our whole world would change if everyone would change their diet. And these low carb diets, it's just not going to get you anywhere. So you want to eat high carb, but you want to eat high carb from fruits and vegetables, you know. I have been eating fruits and vegetables for almost 3 years and a lot of carbs from fruit, okay? And if I would be fat, all right? Now, I'm not doing this to brag or anything, and I'm not in the best shape that I could be. If I could be exercising a lot more and toning up my body more, and I could be in a lot better shape. But I'm just saying, I would be obese if carbs made you fat, and I'm clearly not, okay? So there's also carbs from things like potatoes and rice, and that's a whole nother school of thought. And I think that if you're coming from a standard American diet, please jump on the potato and rice bandwagon, and because at least you're getting rid of animal products, and really increase your fruits and vegetables, of course. And you're gonna lose weight from doing that, because carbs don't make you fat. Fat makes you fat, and most importantly, toxins make you fat, okay? All these people walking around right now that are obese or overweight, they're just carrying around massive amounts of toxins that the body stored in fat so that you didn't die from said toxins, okay? So that's what's really going on, and it just boggles my mind when I see people trying to lose weight or get into better shape by just severely restricting yourself, because you're never gonna live a long-term healthy and happy life if you constantly restrict yourself and you say, oh, I can't eat that much, or I can't eat carbohydrates, because you're just gonna be so sick of that eventually, and you're gonna rebound back to what you were eating, probably times 5. You're gonna gain all of your weight back, and most importantly, you're not ever gonna be being kind to your kidneys. You're not ever going to be kind to your organs, okay? And fruits and vegetables in their nature are very kind to our organs, and I just love them. And although most fruit is very high carb, your body loves it. And like I said, you're not ever going to get fat from fruit, because if you get fat from fruit, your body is just trying to adjust and trying to heal itself. So if you gain weight for a moment, a split second on fruit, even if it takes a couple years, it's because your body's trying to reverse the damage that you did to it, okay? We can't eat the standard American diet for a lifetime and then expect for nothing to ever be wrong with it, okay? It's gonna take healing and detoxing and eating high carbs from fruits and vegetables, okay? And even if you're eating potatoes and rice for now, or the raw tofu as they call it, that is better than what most people eat today and call food. It's just crazy. So I wanted to address that real quick, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and keep watching my videos, because I'm gonna try to keep pushing out content and showing you what I eat, and just constantly tell you that fruits and vegetables are just amazing. And I cannot say enough good things about them. They've changed my life. And yeah, so keep watching my videos and subscribing, and I will see you soon. Bye.